Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing alright, and in this video I'd like to talk. No, there's not talking here, only asking here. I mean there is time for asking the questions, so I hope you guys better be prepared. Well, here's the first question: why are pointers so important in C? 5 second think. Alright, they're important because we can manipulate the data even to more extent and in more complex way using the pointers. Also don't forget the pass by reference. Got it? Where you can change the value of a variable in another function. Got it? Now the second question: how does the compiler know the difference between the star for multiplication and dereferencing and for declaring a pointer? Well, what are these three? You know this, right? Star for multiplication, 2 into 3, that is 6. We will use in general in an expression, right? What is for dereferencing? It is like when you wanna use like an, if you wanna find the value of a particular, like a third element in an array, then you will represent it like star of a plus 2, right? That is a third element. Then it will find, like, suppose when you are declaring a pointer, you will write the data type and then you will use the indirection operator, and then it will automatically know that you are declaring it a for pointer. And when you are using it in dereference, you will use a what type, I mean the indirection symbol, and then you will use the braces, and then you will use a array name, and then you will use a what addition operator, and you will write the number of the array element. It will look for all those things, and it will check whether you are writing in an expression or you are using it already in a previously declared pointer. It will look for all those things, and then it will obviously know the difference between the multiplication and a pointer declaring. Well, what happens if I use the address of operator on a pointer? Well, it's nothing but it will just give the address of that pointer, right? Pointer is nothing but which holds the address of some other variable, and this pointer also has some address, and it will give the address. Now, are variables always stored in the same location? Well, the answer is, well, they're not, and depends. I mean, where you are storing. It's an easy question. First of all, are variables always stored in the same location? Think about this. The thing is, if you wrote a program and you store the variable x equal to 3 now, it might get stored in somewhere else. But if you wrote the x equal to 3 at some other place in the program, it might be stored at different location. Okay, that's the answer. Now, what operator is used to determine the address of the variable? Ampersand and operator. Okay, now what operator is used to determine the value at the location pointed by the pointer? Indirection operator, that the asterisk symbol. Show two ways to obtain the address of the first element of the array data. Think about this. 5 second time. Alright, you can either write it as ampersand data of 0, or you can also write it like data, just data gives the address of the first element. Now show a declaration for a pointer of a type char variable. Name the point char pointer. Just write for yourself. Char, all you have to do is write the asterisk sign, and then for the char variable let it be a. This is how you get to declare, and then all you have to write is character pointer will be equal to what? How you can wait? Name the pointer as itself. Char pointer. This is how you asked. This is enough. And this next tutorial. I don't know what I'll be talking about, but I'm sure that it's gonna be awesome, right?